Hello and welcome to Austin360 Studio Sessions, brought to you by Bud Light. My name is Amy Edwards. I'm with Austin360 Radio, where we are also live streaming these studio sessions. Our featured artist today is Illiterate Light. We are so excited to welcome them. And if you have any questions, just enter them on Facebook Live, and we'll get to them in the interview portion after the performance, which it is time for right now. Please join me in welcoming Illiterate Light.
All right, all right. In my mind there's only three things: rubber band ball bouncing around. Grocery shopping, restock on paint. Some days I feel good, and some days I feel bad. But every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Supple shining moment between you and me, magnifying lost memories. Monday morning, celebrating the week. What is it that you've done to me? Some days I feel good. Shines down as I bubble up. Silent scream contain the veil. Pull me in when push comes to shove. Every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. All right. It's great to be back in Austin. Thanks, y'all. This one goes out to Neil Young. It's called I Want to Leave America. Well, I want to leave America, but I don't know where to go. I want to be an outlaw, but I don't want to be alone. I think I'll track down Neil Young takes some time to put things back in place. It takes some time to put things back in place. Oh my God. I'm looking for some answers. How men can be so cold. Power hits like heroin, a junkie for control. It's not too late to listen to your giant greening heart. That may be the only way we'll make this fire start. How come no one told me everything would fall apart someday? And it takes some time to put things back in place. It takes some time to put things back in place. It's gonna take some time to put things back in place. Oh my God. Thanks so much. So we just put our first album out a few months ago, back in October, and it's wonderful to play some tunes off of that record for y'all this morning. This is a song that came up later in the writing process for us. We had recorded the bulk of the record in Richmond, Virginia, and then we jumped in last summer in Nashville and tacked on a few extra tunes. And this was a song that came up pretty organically for us. It's called "Sometimes Love Takes So Long." Where we used to be green like two basil leaves, but left by the window, we're going to see what in the world happened to you and me. Used to be red like strawberry bread, simple and sweet, and we both got fed. But now I'm spitting sugar, lonely and in my head. Don't break the silence with empty words. Don't fan the fire of my heartburn. Don't make a joke of our hard work. Lord only knows. Sometimes love takes so long. Here's my heart to write on. Every word is bitter sweet. Baby, your therapist and my shaky knees, they knock together desperately. We made a promise, one that we can't keep. I was too young to understand Sometimes love takes so long. Here's my heart to write on. Every word is bitter sweet. Sometimes love takes so long. Come on, sweet tooth, stay strong. Circle back to you and me. Every word is bitter sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes love takes so long. Come on, sweet tooth, stay strong. Circle back to you and me. Sometimes love takes so long. Thanks so much, y'all.
Thanks, y'all. That was amazing. Loved it. Yes. Jeff and Jake, for everybody that doesn't know. So
right.
Thanks so much for being here today.
Absolutely. It's cool to play it stripped down like this. We're usually a crazy heavy rock band. So that's how we'll be tonight at Barracuda. But tonight, or this morning, you get to see us a little more raw and intimate.
And that's what makes a good song, like when you know that you can break it down like that, and it's absolutely beautiful. Because I had only seen your videos where it was, a lot of synth and a lot of everything, and it's amazing. I mean, the electric guitar and everything is amazing that you guys bring to the table. How many are in the band?
So this is it. It's just the two of us. Yeah. When you see us live,
okay.
What you hear in the studio, it's just Jake and I. I actually usually am playing a synthesizer with my foot. It's called foot bass, and playing guitar and singing, and then Jake is standing up and singing as well and dancing like a madman on stage. So this is the full band right here.
I love it. It's so amazing what two people can do these days, and so cool that
we're discovering that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's really obvious when we hear the songs like this that Neil Young influences you.
Absolutely.
And I know that Vampire Blues, from the research I did, is also a cover of his.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. One person asked on Facebook, like, is Neil Young a big influence for you? So it's obvious,
yeah.
but can you talk a little bit about that?
Of course. So we're doing a lot in the realm of Neil Young right now. So the tune that we played second is called "I Want to Leave America." It's off our new album, and we wrote it in 2016 after the 2016 election as kind of a tribute to Neil. I studied history in college and really enjoyed learning about the 60s and 70s and protest music and Neil Young's involvement with speaking out against Nixon. And so we feel like in our era, we're kind of carrying that torch a little bit. And so paying tribute to Neil with that tune. And then also Vampire Blues is off of On the Beach, which came out in the mid-70s and is one of the first records that Jake and I bonded over was that album. So fast forward a few years, and we started covering that tune, and it's just taken on a life of its own. And so if you get a chance to check out that music video, it's a live video. It's in our hometown. It's crazy.
Amazing. I loved it.
It was so much fun.
You called it an experimental sonic playground, which is accurate.
That solo section every single night is where we just kind of say we're just going to try to approach it differently, and it's going to be its own crazy thing. And so the version that we released to the world had never been played like that before. So it's very, we kind of get to that point and just take a more jazz approach, just free form improv.
Like organic.
Yes,
let
like
it be what it
organic,
is in that moment.
like
yeah.
organic carrots, organic Swiss chard. That's the sort of stuff we're thinking about.
Well, y'all are thinking about that because that's your jam, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
and I know you've probably been asked this a million times, but I really want to bring to light your message every chance we can, because I know that you have explored other ways of touring, including touring by bicycle, which is super interesting because I don't think a lot of artists would even consider that. So can you just talk a little bit about that, because I know y'all are so eco-conscious, and I think that's important.
Yeah, we look for the ways that we can celebrate a kind of more happy and connected way to live and to tour, and anything that we can do that sort of helps improve, I don't know, Jeff and I's ability to connect with the audience, to get on the bike, and just sorry,
No, it's all good. Cool.
feeling
feeling that coffee from we
Yeah.
rolled in about 1 a.m.
Well, I know
last
y'all
night
are.
and
Y'all are.
hit some
It does. Y'all are busy.
quesadillas that-
Y'all are
yeah.
busy.
You know
You've got Barracuda tonight, so people can come see your live show. There's tons of questions from Facebook, so I know y'all are on a bit of a time
I'll
crunch.
jump
Yeah,
in
jump
a
in.
little
Yeah.
bit on that. So
Yeah.
a few years ago, we were a part of a community in Virginia. We started this wild thing called the Petrol-Free Jubilee Carnival Tour. And so what that looked like is about 20 to 30 people would go down on bikes and tour around the Mid-Atlantic and Virginia and the East Coast and come to cities and play tunes, acoustic, and just try to live in a way that was a little more harmonious with the earth. And so eating fresh food and all of those good things. Sometimes Jake and I joke that our lives are like a bad Portlandia episode that we've
You're in
tried
the right city for that,
Yeah.
actually, right now.
Totally. But it's really important to us to find ways to tour and try to do things that are just more sustainable. It's hard right now. We're jumping around in a van everywhere. But, the bike is a powerful, powerful tool. And so we're trying to bring bike touring back into what we're doing.
That's so cool. Well, good. I mean, and all we can do is just keep trying, right?
Of course.
Well, I know you guys are on.
And
a
we
bit of
asked
a-
for
yeah.
support. I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off, but
God.
it's
about you.
we also really believe in asking for support from our fans and friends and people that want to see live music and want to hear live music and see artists touring, but also, we're just trying to figure out how to do this sustainably and in a way that's healthy on our bodies and healthy on the earth. And so we're willing to be the experiment, but we need the help from everybody else out there so we can figure out how we can actually do this thing.
So come see your show tonight.
Come see our show
right,
and help us out.
At Barracuda, absolutely. Okay, last question. This is what we're going to wrap up with. Someone actually asked this. If you could be any dinosaur, what would you be and why?
Jeff, you got
That
anything?
I know. Gosh, man, this is coming back to bite me. I can't really go into why it's coming back to bite me. But I mean, I don't know a whole lot about dinosaurs, but I'd have to go T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Obviously. I asked this to somebody, and I switched this around. The other day we did an interview, and at the end of it, we did like a rapid fire session with the gal. And we started asking her all these questions, and we threw that one at her. I think that's who asked
That
this
might be.
question. She's getting me back because she knows I don't know anything about dinosaurs. I'm going T-Rex.
Go T-Rex.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
hard to play
going,
guitar
rule-
with those short arms.
Rule
but
the land. I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, thanks so much, you guys. Really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And I'm a Triceratops.
Triceratops, great.
Yes.
Great.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much to everybody for being here today for our Austin360 studio sessions. Quick shout out to our awesome crew that puts these on and works so hard. Thanks to our sponsor, Bud Light. And give it up one last time for our artist today, Illiterate Light. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thanks, y'all.
Peace and love, y'all. I'm Amy Edwards. We're out.